All right, here I got my uncle's 1996 first year of the Nitro Stampede. It's in mint condition with a slightly used TRX-12. The connecting rod snapped well over 20 years ago. I only had maybe a tank or two through it. Didn't even fully break it in. Piston's been gone. So I recently got an Image 12. I tore parts, it's rough, but sleeve's in good shape. And here's a TRX 15 I put in the Stampede about 5 years ago. It's just broken in. I've barely been running because I know how rare this is. So I will pause the video and I will show you the guys that still have these TRX 12 inches, not the Image 12, the TRX 12. Simple fix if you cannot find the original piston sleeve. Alright, so here's the Image 12 sleeve. See how it's got that slot? I actually found a brand new one on eBay. Brand new with the piston. I believe the connecting rods are all the same for all these 3 different engines. Image 12, TRX 12, see it's got the little notch. And it's not cut all the way through because the block has 3 ports in it besides the exhaust port, unlike the Image 12. And this is the 15. Obviously you can tell it's bigger. So I did try to put the Image 12 one in here. It's too big in diameter, won't fit. But this 15, if I can get the damn thing in one hand, it fits right in. I will put the piston and connecting rod assembly in to show you that it's a direct fit. And if anybody has this engine still, and if you have an original mid to late 90s Traxxas with the TRX-12, you can fix it up. The connecting rod's the same. The dimensions or the diameter of the TRX Pro 15 sleeve are the same. I will show you. Alright, here it is. OG TRX-12 with a TRX Pro 15 piston, sleeve, and connecting rod straight out of this motor. Yeah, I rolled it once or twice on accident, but super clean. Probably has maybe a quart, not even through the whole engine. I haven't ran in years. But yeah, and the carb's the same too on these. Now the Image 12, it's different. Yeah, it has a little adapter, but it's a totally different carb. So TRX 15 carb, which I'm going to buy a new one. Or if I can find a rebuild kit for this original carb, I'd like to keep it all original. One thing I did to this was ball bearing upgrade, and it might do 2.4, but I'm going to do the Futaba S3003 servos because the original ones, the Traxxas ones, were very old, obviously, and worn out from just sitting because they're all plastic. You know, plastic gets brittle as it gets older. So if I can try and turn this over by hand. Yeah, it's got good pinch still. If I can hold it still. There's no wiggle in this whatsoever. Now, the Image 12 sleeve fits right in the Pro 15. Well, the TRX 12 sleeve. I don't know if I said Image. I'm scatterbrained right now. But the Image 12, see, it does not have any of the notch for above the exhaust port, and it has the sleeve is cut all the way up to make up for the lack of porting inside the block. Too big in diameter for either of these. So here it is. All you TRX 12 guys, if you still have the block, the crank's the same, the rod's the same, the sleeve diameter is the same. Just buy a piston sleeve for a TRX Pro 15 and swap it in, and obviously the carb's the same. Now if you have Image 12, you're shit out of luck. And I got a bunch of parts for TRX 12 and Image 12 in there I found on eBay. So another thing, I want to find an OG red label white body pull start for this, like this had back then, but it broke, of course, over 20 years ago.